June 2nd, 1998 wasn't the easiest day for my parents. I was arriving to the world when all of a sudden my heart stopped and I was in cardiac arrest. My 10-second-old body was now getting defibrillated to start breathing again. They didn't know why it happened, so they ran some tests. My EKG showed that I was having a seizure the entire time. Epilepsy was a new word for my family, but they were going to learn about it quick. Epilepsy is a neurological disorder marked by sudden recurrent episodes of sensory disturbance and loss of consciousness. The reason for this duplication is in MECP2. MECP2 regulates brain function.
MECP2 molecule is the binding protein 2 within all cells and the brain. However, MECP2 in the brain is found in high concentrations in the neurons, central nervous system, and forming synaptic contacts. It suppresses other genes from making proteins when they are not needed. MECP2 is a part of the methyl-CpG binding domain, also known as MBD. It specifically binds to methylated DNA with the methylation process occurring with cytosine and CpG. CpG has islands, but MECP2 does not bind with these islands because almost all are not methylated. MECP2 also condenses the chromatin structure and forms a complex histone, also known as HDAC. The structure itself is consisted of methyl-cytosine binding domain, MBD, composed of 85 amino acids, and transcriptional repression domain, TRD, composed of 104 amino acids. MBD forms a wedge and attaches to the methylated CpG on the DNA strands. TRD then reacts with SIN3A to collect HDAC. SIN3A is important for protein-to-protein interactions. The neural cells interact with MECP2 mRNA with MIR132, which silences the protein and forms a part of the homeostatic mechanism that regulates MECP2 levels in the brain.
There are many ways to diagnose someone with epilepsy. Tests may include blood tests, an EEG, which will help detect in what regions of the brain the seizures are occurring, a CT scan, which can detect abnormal happenings in the brain, an MRI, which identifies exact locations that are being affected, PET scans, and many other similar tests. To treat epilepsy, one might take an anti-seizure medication. These medications help to lessen the symptoms of someone who has epilepsy and may ultimately stop the symptoms completely. One can take them orally, which is the most common way, by injection, or by suppository.